Good morning. On this Charger 2022, this is the first thing I see as it's flashing here. This usually means a bad indication, but I'm looking at the batteries and it looks like they've been recently serviced. There's water in the batteries, and it shows that the the terminals have been treated from corrosion. There's an example of one. That brown substance is anti-corrosion treatment. That's usually in a spray can. This stuff looks like they used a commercial brand called Noco, which is great. That's fine. So what I need to do next, before I look at the actual damage of the machine, is check the specific gravity of the battery pack here, because that could be a sign of what may be happening, causing the Charger to do a flash like this. Here's a confirmation of the damage to the flex wall shield right here. Bumper brush has been replaced recently, which is good. I did check the skirt to make sure it's secure, because if you hit the actual front with a solid object such as a wall, that causes damage here. So as far as this rusting, I do not know why. That's very unusual unless spray buff had gotten on there. Pad driver appears to be okay. I'm going to do a operational test on this. So right now I got 26.8. I just had it on the Charger for a few minutes while I was programming the Charger with the app. And let me zero this out. So we're going to go ahead and start. Amp is pretty nominal. Okay, not every floor is perfectly level, so that's why we see a lot of changing numbers. So I think they do have it dialed in fairly good. We're looking at 55 to 65 amps, but that's always going to change. But I'm kind of concerned about this because we're so close to 24 volts right now. And what happens is when we get down to 3 or 2, the deck's going to come up. That's called low voltage cutoff. And that's why we try to set we make sure we have a good state of charge, good healthy batteries, and the other thing we make sure is we have the right amount of pressure. Sometimes you have to back off the pressure for the sake of the batteries, but we always have to check the quality of the burnish as well too. So I'm kind of hovering over 24, which doesn't look good at this point in time. So we gotta do another charge cycle. I'm just basically running this down to see what we're hearing. So the motor sounds good, it's healthy, but I'm just kind of concerned about the overall capacity of the batteries at this point in time. So this looks like we found a sweet spot for now. And also it depends on how many square feet they have to burnish. That's another factor in purchasing this size of a burnisher. Okay.